Video is the thing that gives you sort of an unfair advantage. Like, video is the thing that a brand can use to change the perception about the company. So first of all, the marketing landscape has shifted. The big guys are used to being in control. So if you think about the Viacoms, the NBCs, the ESPNs, you're used to being able to essentially dictate things, and then the advertisers kind of come along with you. The advertisers are essentially trying to pay to borrow attention of these guys' audiences. So, hey, I love the ESPN audience. I want to go ahead and buy some of their attention, so I'm going to pay money and I'm going to get more. But we're seeing a big shift where now media is being consumed in a very consumer-centric model. Consumers are dictating what content gets consumed on what device and when, and that's really kind of disconcerting for a major brand advertiser. So the traditional model that we talked about, it's really about if you spend more money, you get more airtime. That's the broadcast model. It works on radio, works on television, works on cable television, etc. But now with online and with mobile, it's really different. Consumers are really increasingly leveraging technology to demonstrate their desires. So consumers are seeking out better content. They're seeking out better experiences. They're really using multiple devices simultaneously. The thing that they do not want, consumers do not want to be interrupted with advertising. If you're a major brand and your entire compensation system, your entire marketing plans are designed around essentially interrupting consumers and buying airtime, it's really a struggle. So what do? How can they interact with consumers in this new paradigm? A lot of marketers are getting pressure from their boards, from their CEOs, to say, you guys got to essentially get more results, but I want you to spend less. Like, it's really difficult, right? You've got to get more effectiveness, but you've got to do it more efficiently. So you've got all these challenges, new paradigm, and you've got these constraints on budget and effectiveness. So what can you do as a marketer? What can you do as a publisher to try to create a win here? And the win really is to give users choice in advertising. Give users choice in content, give users choice. You have to design programs around the user. This is really a big trend. It's one of the biggest trends in marketing that we see, that major brand advertisers are producing content and they're trying to get chosen by consumers. The biggest thing here is that when you give users choice and they select something, this has been proven out for years and years, that if you give users choice, they demonstrate intent, and that's extremely powerful. So why is this really powerful? So first of all, consumers like being able to choose. They like being able to not have to sit through advertising as much. But the biggest thing is that it actually works really, really well for advertisers. When you introduce choice in advertising, consumers remember this stuff way, way more. The brand lift for an advertiser when a consumer chooses is something like 3 to 5 times higher. Brand engagement's higher. And the cool thing is that the consumers are happier typically. And the consumers really, really appreciate this and they endorse your brand. And that's how when they share the content, they tweet it, they Facebook status, etc. Now what does this all mean for a marketer? It means that you're now dealing with new economics. This is a big concept out there in the industry now. We've been the leading proponent, but we think that this will apply to all marketing going forward. That essentially you have to start thinking about your media not as just paid media, but as paid and earned. And they're changing toward this concept of E to P. What's my earned to paid ratio? Really, really powerful stuff.